Hi friends, I'm back with another video. This video is a small Goodwill haul. So we tried out a new Goodwill late in the week last week. And I found a few books, and I think I will be going back to this Dollar Tree because the cashier, not Dollar Tree, Goodwill, the cashier told me that they get a lot of the series of books that I'm about to show you, plus the Divergent series, which I really wanted to get, but we weren't sure if we were going to have enough. But apparently, after being at the register and then going back after I got like the awe moment at the register, I realized just how cheap the books really were and how quick I can get the intervention classroom set that I want in these books. And what I mean by that is like when you do like book clubs or intervention readings, you want at least like 5 or 6 books, and you don't want to go above 6. I think it's a really cool thing to do with 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. Some 3rd graders, if they can handle it, if they're higher readers, I think they can handle it. But you know, they all get together and they read the same book, same chapter, and they have like an assignment on it, kind of like a novel study. But it's for, I think personally, from what I've learned in school, it's mainly for the kids who can handle it, so higher readers than those that are in the classroom themselves. So if everyone is at a level, I'm gonna just say M, if these kids are reading on an S, you know, or higher or something like that, these would be like, having 5 or 6 books in a higher level will be better for them. Anyway, because I got so happy and because I love this series so much, I went and bought everything that they had in stock, which wasn't much, but it was everything that was there. So I found this one for 50 cents. And this is The Prisoner of Azkaban, which is book 3. And I found another version of The Prisoner of Azkaban, but it was a hardback copy. It did not have the sleeve, but this one was $1 because it was hardback. And then later found out at the register that it was not $1. It was also 50 cents on sale. And then I found the first book, Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone. Ta-da! And this one actually came with a sleeve that's an intact and fairly decent. So that made me happy. This book, I already have the first book I got from this library bookmobile thing called Sweet Reads in my neighborhood, or in, let's say my neighborhood, in the area that I stay in. The St. Louis County Library have their bookmobile trucks that go to the schools, and those are still the St. Louis County Library bookmobiles. But they also have one called Sweet Reads, and it's set up a little bit different than the other ones. There's a check-in, check-out system, but it's different. You can check out a book, but you don't have to return it, but they would like for you to donate a book back if you don't return that book. So when I was working at our gifted school in our district called Probe, I got quite a few books. I was also able to exchange quite a few books that I had in my own personal library downstairs that I read once and didn't quite like the books. So when I did that, I found the first book called The Fifth Wave. And then the Goodwill had the second book, The Infinite Sea, and I bought it for $1. I was actually going to buy them from Amazon, but they're more expensive on Amazon, not extremely expensive. I think it's like $10 or $15, which, you know, when you're wanting to save money, since you know you're going to be buying books for kids that may very well tear them up, the Goodwill seemed like a better place to buy it. They did not have the last one. She said on occasion they get these series in, so I have to keep checking back. I just need to get the very last one. But yes, so what I plan on doing is continuously going back to that Goodwill until I have, how many copies? I need 4 sets of books from the Harry Potter books, because I already have one set at work. With the Harry Potter books, I only want to get 5 books because they're really long books, and I'm not sure, you know, I'm not a 5th grade teacher just quite yet. And the intervention books I do, they are about that thick, not extremely thick. That's because I pull kids out for a small group reading. So we don't have them do extremely thick books in small group down with me. But in their classroom, it may be like a choice of theirs for their IDR time. So trying to make sure I buy things that I know I'm going to want in my classroom once I'm done with my certification and I'm a classroom teacher instead of a small group teacher. So, though, that is my haul from Dollar Tree. Dun, da, da, da. And that is all. Until next time. Peace.